went to go see Tyler, right?
Right.
This layout, he's probably not probably. He's about 10 years ahead of her.
Atlanta filmmaker Tyler Perry is facing a $260 million lawsuit filed by actor Derek Dixon.
But you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone too.
Looks like 50 Cent is putting Tyler Perry on blast amid a lawsuit shaking Hollywood to its core. Word on the street is Perry's sweating bullets behind the scenes, and 50 says he knows exactly why.
Also didn't participate. I also didn't go to the parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participate.
I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parks. You're not hearing much from other celeb coaches because Josh say he is in trouble since a bunch of them allegedly got involved.
Out him when Tyler Perry went out to clubs and partied with friends and went and participated in the gay lifestyle like everybody else. Tyler Perry has probably been gay since he was a little kid.
Sources claim this lawsuit could wreck Tyler Perry's empire, just like Diddy's scandal turned his world upside down. And it's just getting started. More alleged victims might step up, and Perry's team is scrambling hard to keep the damage under wraps. So what's 50 Cent actually saying? Is Tyler Perry about to get hit with a major takedown? Let's get into it. When 50 Cent talks, the industry stops to listen, and now he's got his eyes locked on Tyler Perry, who's caught up in a lawsuit that could tear down everything he's worked for.
The lawsuit also includes screenshots of texts Dixon says he received from Perry that included advances.
As those shocking claims about Perry started making waves, 50 didn't waste a second before throwing in his 2 cents, and let's be real. It felt less like a playful jab and more like a direct warning. 50's known for calling out big names in the industry without fear, but this call out on Tyler Perry, it's hitting different. 50 Cent even took it to Instagram, clowning Tyler Perry with an AI-generated pic of them together, captioning it, "Did that B just say what?" I think he said, "Nah, we ain't jacking this S gang." It's clear 50 is letting everyone know he's watching, and Tyler might need to watch his back. No way! Just hours later, 50 Cent dropped another post, this time flexing an AI-generated image of Cat Williams with the caption, "Tyler, that case B's. Don't worry about that. Worry about this ninja here." 50 added, "He gonna have a field day with this SLOL." As caught by all hip-hop, and you already know it's about to get messy. It's not even the first time 50's clowned Tyler Perry on social media. Earlier this month, 50 was actually defending Tyler, posting, "Hey, I think anyone who talks bad about Tyler Perry should die. I mean, we are all gonna die, but you should die now," on Instagram. But it looks like things flipped real quick because Tyler Perry has been drowning in controversy lately. Artists have started coming forward saying Tyler Perry might not be the champion for black artists that he claims to be. And now it just got way more serious. Tyler Perry is facing a massive lawsuit from actor Derek Dixon, who's suing him for a jaw-dropping $260 million. According to court docs filed on Friday, June 13th in Los Angeles and shared by People, Dixon claims he was assaulted while working on Perry's shows, The Oval and Ruthless.
Filed lawsuit accuses Tyler Perry of assaulting an actor on one of the filmmaker's shows. Actor Derek Dixon has sued Perry for $260 million.
Dixon, who played a character named Dale on both shows, says things started off smooth. Perry was giving him acting gigs and even promised to help produce his pilot. But Dixon says everything flipped when he didn't return Perry's romantic interest. He claims Perry started pressuring him, getting controlling, and later messed up his career after Dixon rejected him.
Tyler Perry has been hit with a huge lawsuit from an actor by the name of Derek Dixon.
Tyler Perry's lawyer, Matthew Boyd, is calling this lawsuit a straight-up setup. Speaking to People, Boyd said, "This is someone who got close to Tyler Perry just to run a scam." He added that Tyler won't be bullied, and they believe these false claims won't stand. Meanwhile, Dixon says Perry kept hitting him up for months, sometimes flirting, other times promising to help him get work and flip his life around. In November 2019, Perry gave Dixon a small role on Ruthless, and by January 20th, 2020, Dixon claims Perry ted him at his home. Just a month later, Perry offered him a regular role on The Oval, but Dixon says he got suspicious when he read his script for the character Dale, noticing the ending was left wide open. His future on the show wasn't secure. According to the lawsuit, Perry allegedly told him that if he didn't flirt back or play along, his character would get killed off. And that's exactly what Dixon says went down. By the end of season 1, Dale's character got shot 4 times in the chest. Dixon believes this was Perry sending a warning shot and thinks the character might have survived if he had kept Perry happy. After filming a scene, Dixon says Tyler Perry invited him into his trailer, and once inside, Perry allegedly pinned him against the wall and groped him. Dixon also claims another incident happened in October 2020 during a cast trip to the Bahamas, where Perry allegedly groped him again. By December, Dixon says he was a mess, and a doctor told him he was dealing with severe stress. He couldn't sleep, was having stomach issues, and his cortisol levels were dangerously low. The doctor ended up putting Dixon on Zoloft for anxiety and depression after all this madness. In June 2021, Perry reportedly invited Dixon over, saying he wanted to talk about Dixon's pilot show, Losing It, which Perry once showed interest in producing. But according to Dixon, he was A again.
Says Perry sexually assaulted him at Perry's Atlanta home in January of 2020.
During that visit, over the next 5 months after the alleged incidents, Dixon says he was battling heavy depression, anxiety, stomach pain, and constant nausea. Things got so bad he was later diagnosed with PTSD. During this time, Dixon claims people close to Perry, who he calls fixers in the lawsuit, tried to keep him quiet by offering him a raise to stay on the Oval. They even promised that Perry would buy the rights to produce Losing It. But in January 2023, Dixon says he told Perry he was moving to California to put distance between them. He kept working on the Oval for a bit, but eventually bounced during the final season. Dixon says walking away cost him nearly $400,000 in potential income. Now, Dixon is taking it to court, suing Tyler Perry for multiple serious charges, demanding a jury trial and a whopping $260 million in damages. This lawsuit is about to blow up, and 50 Cent just dropped a bomb on Tyler that's got the whole industry buzzing. After a fiery comment that shook Hollywood, 50 Cent made it crystal clear he's done with Tyler Perry for good.
You do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
And let's be real, 50 has been throwing shots at Diddy for years, and a lot of people believe 50's got real insider knowledge. Hollywood's smaller than it looks. And when you start looking at who's running the game, Diddy and Tyler Perry, they're a lot closer than people think. We've all heard the whispers about secret business ties and hush-hush partnerships, but what if there's way more to it? What if Tyler Perry hasn't just been sitting on the sidelines? What if he's been deep in Diddy's world this whole time, pulling strings and staying protected in the shadows while everyone looked the other way? And let's be clear, 50 Cent isn't just out here chasing clout. He's turned into one of the most powerful voices in the industry, and everything he does is calculated and strategic. If he's aiming at Perry now, it's not random, it's personal, it's deep, and it's real. With everything blowing up in Hollywood right now, 50 Cent might be the only one bold enough to step up, speak out, and hold these power players accountable. He's starting to look less like the troublemaker they painted him as, and more like the last line of defense for the black community in an industry drowning in secrets.
Making television shows for just black households.
Right.
You know, diversity, I don't think diversity is black. Some people interpret you saying diversity as if it's black. I think it's showing, you know.
Let's talk facts. 50 Cent has already passed the level Tyler Perry was chasing. While Perry made his name with Madea and those Safe Family movies, 50's been out here building something real with Power and other shows that actually connect with real people. While Perry was out in Hollywood playing it safe and staying close to the big names, 50 was grinding in the trenches, exposing fake behavior and building his empire brick by brick. He's not just making shows. He's making a statement, and every move he makes is shaking up the game. And let's be real, 50 isn't scared of any of these industry giants. He's proving that you can build your own lane, call out the fake, and still come out on top. 50 Cent has been calling out Diddy's shady sideway before anyone else had the guts to speak up. So it's no shock he's got something to say about Tyler Perry now. These connections run deep, and 50 knows exactly what's going on behind the scenes. With Diddy and Perry so tangled up in business deals, 50 is probably sitting on some spicy info that could flip the way people see both of these moguls. Don't forget, 50 has never been shy about clowning Diddy's legal troubles. He once shared a screenshot of Sean's sons, Justin and King Combs, getting escorted out of Diddy's LA mansion in handcuffs. 50 captioned it, "It's just got real, the feds in all the cribs. Damn, they got the kids in cuffs." In another post showing the feds outside Diddy's home, 50 didn't hold back, saying, "Now it's not did he do it, it's did he done? They don't come like that unless they got a case." It's clear 50 is using every chance to comment on Diddy's mess, adding more heat to their ongoing feud. In a now-deleted Instagram post, the G-Unit boss and TV heavyweight hinted that Diddy's problems were far from over, writing, "LOL, he paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks saw the blood in the water. And here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, every woman he put his hand on." Before all this, 50, known for his non-stop jabs at Diddy, even took it to Twitter, throwing more shots at the bad boy mogul. While Diddy was out here trying to protect his image, 50 was cracking jokes and pulling receipts, letting everyone know he's not scared to air out the truth. 50's not just talking to stir drama, he's making it clear he's watching these industry giants, and he's ready to expose what's really going down behind those fancy gates. Damn, brother love, brother love. Brother love, you out here looking crazy as an MFL. LMAO. 50 Cent captioned the photo. But here's what's wild. Every time Diddy's name pops up tied to shady dealings with artists, Tyler Perry's name somehow ain't far behind.
Yeah, we riding around this Tyler Perry studio. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I never even seen nothing like this.
Now, rumors are swirling that Tyler Perry is being linked to Diddy as one of his alleged handlers in those rumored secret ritual circles, throwing Perry right into the middle of a growing storm. For years, people have whispered about weird, shady stuff happening behind closed doors in Hollywood, but seeing Perry's name tied to Diddy like this is shocking a lot of folks. Tyler Perry, who built his empire on family-friendly films and runs one of the biggest black-owned studios in the country, is now facing heavy allegations that don't match his clean public image. And to make things even messier, actor Terry Crews, who's never scared to speak out, is starting to shine a light on Perry's long-standing connections to Hollywood's darker side. He's connected to probably everyone I know in the business, Crews revealed. "I did not know this man. I never had a conversation with him ever." Crews is hinting that the image Tyler Perry's been pushing for years might not match what's really been going down behind the scenes. When you start looking closer at Diddy's private parties, things start to look mad strange. And what's even more interesting, 50 Cent has been keeping his distance from all this mess while dropping hints left and right. At one point, 50 even posted a photo making it look like Diddy was hiding his location on purpose. 50's playing it smart, watching from the sidelines, collecting receipts, and letting everyone else expose themselves while he waits for the perfect moment to speak on it. 50 Cent once shared a photo of Diddy and Rick Ross performing, but the angle made it look like they were about to kiss. It was weird, no lie. In another post, 50 shared a pic of Diddy rocking a pink t-shirt while hugging another man in pink, and the pose had folks raising eyebrows. 50 captioned it with something like, "If it ain't making me money, better, or happy, I'm not wasting my time on it." But that's not where it stops. Quiet rumors have been swirling for a while now, claiming Diddy has been targeting young male rappers and pushing people in his circle to take part in shady, uncomfortable situations.
Oh, okay. You're telling me we got to kick in this shit, and he was like, "Yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit?" I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, "What the fuck this nigga just said?" I got the fuck away from him.
People are saying Diddy is an odd creature, and unusual stuff seems to excite him. From his past incidents, it's clear his favorite way of luring male rappers is by inviting them on shopping trips, using shopping as a subtle signal that he finds them attractive.
He did it to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what the f?
So guess what? 50 Cent was shook when Diddy asked him to go shopping. But 50 is built different. He's a man of nerves, and he can't be lured that easily. In the end, 50 managed to escape the scene, and you already know he's never been the type to fold under pressure. While 50 Cent couldn't be caught slipping at Diddy's parties, there are others who are way more open than him. Tyler Perry has been spotted with Diddy plenty of times, at events, award shows, and yes, even at those parties. And you know what that means?
Man, but him saying that them putting him on suicide watch, I could see that, man, but that ain't a good situation. for nobody. You see what happened to Jeffrey Epstein?
It's been reported that folks like Tyler Perry are feeling real nervous about Diddy's recent legal troubles, scared it might open up a can of worms after his arrest. If those worms come crawling out, it could expose a whole lineup of big names that have been moving in silence for years. Word on the street is Tyler Perry is feeling real shook about Diddy's legal mess, worried it could open up a can of worms after Diddy's arrest. Diddy, who's been known to throw wild parties with celebs like Usher and Justin Bieber, now has a bunch of high-profile actors and musicians sweating bullets. Sources close to the scene say Diddy partied with a whole crew of famous faces over the years, and they love getting lit at his lavish events all over the globe. Sometimes Diddy would even get his face printed on fake dollar bills and make it rain on his guests while models, handpicked for the parties, danced around. Now here's where it gets even messier. Rumors started flying about Tyler Perry being linked to some shady human trafficking circles, and conveniently, that's right when he popped up in a PSA talking about it. The timing's a little too perfect, don't you think?
Human trafficking is a crime often hidden in plain sight. We like to think that it only happens in other places and only affects other people, but sadly it's happening right here in our backyard in Georgia.
In the PSA, the Madea star said, many victims are being teed by people that they trust, and stressed the importance of knowing the warning signs and how to report suspicious activity because it can save someone's life, Perry added. But people are starting to connect the dots. They're realizing Diddy and Tyler Perry are both sharp businessmen, and rumors say that whenever Diddy needed certain women at his events, Tyler was the one helping to make it happen behind the scenes. And it doesn't stop there. Word is there's actually video footage from one of Diddy's wild parties that could drag Tyler Perry right into the center of this growing scandal. If that footage ever leaks, it could blow the lid off everything these two have been trying to keep quiet for years. Tyler Perry's been trying to play it cool, probably hoping all this would just fade away. But now, with Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, hinting that some serious dirt is about to drop, it's looking like Tyler won't be able to slip away from this storm so easily.
But all this is bigger than Diddy. It's bigger than Diddy, bro. Cause you know who else they was doing investigation?
You gotta wonder, what's really on those tapes? Could Tyler, the so-called handler, end up getting thrown under the bus while Diddy scrambles to save himself?
He gotta put something together real soon because they not playing with him. He has to put something together real soon and say, yo, listen to me. I know this, I know that. It's way bigger than Diddy.
The streets are talking. If Hollywood is starting to turn its back on Tyler Perry, it's really not that shocking. His name keeps popping up in shady conversations, and let's keep it real. Hollywood's shiny mask has been cracking for a while now. With these allegations spilling out, some actresses are finally asking the real questions. Like, why work with someone who might be tied up in something this messy? Especially when the whispers say he wasn't just watching from the sidelines. He might have actually played a part in it all. Not a good look, Tyler. Not at all. And don't forget, Tyler Perry is no stranger to controversy. His treatment of MoNique might just be the tip of the iceberg, and it's got actresses running for the hills. You might not believe it, but Tyler allegedly blackballed MoNique from Hollywood.
I say it's blatantly unfair.
Leaving her career hanging. And you already know 50 Cent ain't here for that nonsense. 50 was straight up confused about why MoNique was out of work for 13 years over something she said. He made it clear he's not going to sit around waiting for Hollywood to fix it.
But you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to.
50's determined to see MoNique back on top, and he's ready to make it happen himself.
I was like, canceled, like MoNique, why is she canceled?
While Tyler was busy cozying up to Hollywood's big names, 50's out here fighting to give MoNique the shine she deserves.
And he's like, nah, I never told no one not to work with her. And I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work.
And with everything blowing up, it's looking like 50's moves might expose even more of what's been hidden in Hollywood for way too long. 50 Cent, the candy shop rapper, announced he's done waiting and is taking matters into his own hands to bring MoNique's career back. But before he made his move, he gave the big names a chance to do the right thing. He made it clear that Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry wouldn't want their influence to keep crushing a real one's career any longer. This has gone on for far too long, 50 wrote. Now would be the perfect time to apologize because I'm bringing her back. I don't miss. From the looks of it, Tyler Perry really had control over MoNique's career, because if he wanted, she could have been getting work in the industry. That's exactly what 50 pointed out, and honestly, it's starting to look that way for real. Tyler Perry's been a powerhouse in Hollywood for years, but the game is shifting, and 50 Cent is leading that change. He's calling out the fake, refusing to stay quiet, and standing on principles in an industry where integrity is rare. And let's be real, people are starting to trust 50's voice more than these Hollywood gatekeepers. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment your thoughts below. Do you think Tyler Perry will finally speak up, or is 50 about to expose even more? Let me know what you think. Thanks for rocking with me, and I'll see you in the next one.